He's such an amazing guy that way. Like, so supportive, like, you don't even know.
Yes, so supportive, loving husband who brings in copious amounts of juice and candy for his type 2 diabetic wife. But we will get into all of that. I'm not going to take too much of your time. Hi guys, if you don't know me, my name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And if you're new here, please toddler stab that like button. I appreciate it. As well as hit like and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. So this is actually going to be 2 videos. I'm focusing mainly on the haul, which was called Diabetic Grocery Haul with Prices, as well as we're going to look at a few clips from Diabetic Recovery Meal. Man, that title irked me to no end. Bunless burgers, sweet potato, and coleslaw. As well, she put out another in this time called I Have Some Important Things to Say, ... which I did not cover because apparently, basically, it was her saying, listen, she's not a horrible person. She's just cosplaying as a horrible person in Canada. This is who she truly is, the pious Miriam Muslim revert in Kuwait. So let's start with this haul. First of all, this was the thumbnail, which is trolling, obviously, especially with the title underneath it. She has the choice to pick out her thumbnails, but she contends that this is all Salah's, all for guests and Salah. Okay? First of all, let me just say a thing about chronic disease and family. People who do the best, who survive, usually have family support around them. And what family support looks like is not this. Is being educated on the person's disease, going to doctor's appointments, which I know Salah does because for translation, I think he does have to be there. Just generally being supportive. How this is being supportive, A, with someone with type 2 diabetes, B, with someone who is a admitted food addict, does not add up to me. As well as you'll notice that Foodie has no drinks in her haul. She has no snacks in her haul. And very little planning for her haul. So how is she not going to reach for that stuff? Doesn't add up. That's all I have to say about that. So, Salah, be better. Husband or not, fake husband or not, love or not, you're enabling and you're going to kill this woman. My thoughts. So, this haul doesn't look bad, does it? I will say one thing about the Himalayan salt and the sweet potatoes. Mostly about the salt. First of all, you don't need that much salt when you have high blood pressure. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure when I was very, very young, maybe 9, 10, 11 years old. It was when I was in end-stage kidney failure. The kidney failure was before the high blood pressure. That wasn't the reason for my kidney failure. And as a family, we were told, listen, you need to cut out added salt. That means canned foods. That means adding salt to your meal. You can add spices. By the way, I do have a no added salt spice blend. I did a video for it. I will post the link up above if you're interested in it. But basically, just because you have Himalayan salt, which may have more minerals, doesn't make it better. It's like someone punching you in the face, having the big wallop of salt, but with the Himalayan salt, they still do that, but afterwards they might give you a little pet on the arm saying, it's okay. So really, no benefit. This whole, should we go with the good things? Yay, she has strawberries, which is a low glycemic food on the glycemic index. By the way, Low GI Diet, great book. But there's no planning. There's no actual meal planning here. If you go to a diabetic dietitian, they will sit there and plan out the meals with you. You're allowed to snack, believe it or not. Low carb snacks, they want your blood sugar to be steady Eddie. Not highs, not lows, just steady. And they will teach you how many carbs to have per meal, how many carbs to have per snack. And like I said, no drinks. So what is she drinking? Only water? I don't know. If she went to a diabetic dietitian, again, they would tell her what drinks she could have. And I'm sure she is a thirsty, thirsty girl with her uncontrolled blood sugar. So yeah, no real planning for this. I'm glad she has some proteins, some vegetables. I don't understand why she doesn't have any leafy green vegetables. And the sweet potato, same thing. It's still a carb, like I said, but you get the extra nutrients. So, meh. I will say, okay, I give this haul like a C, because she should really be displaying it meal by meal. And no breakfast as well. I don't see any breakfast or lunch. I guess tuna would be lunch. But like I said, if she sat down with a diabetic dietitian, they would go through everything with her, meal by meal, snack by snack, what to do if you're hungry, what to reach for, all those things. But we're not there, are we? Okay, so let's get into the next one, which is diabetic meal, bunless burgers, sweet potato, and coleslaw. And she actually thumbnailed or put on her thumbnail, I'm seeing a doctor, which is clickbait. So why the title diabetic recovery bothered me so much is because diabetes is not something you can recover from. It's not like you're having hip replacement surgery, or it's not like you had, grapefruit-sized cyst removed from your ovaries, which, by the way, Foodie Beauty also tried to cure naturally. This is a lifelong chronic disease, and not the fun chronic sticky icky disease, sticky icky chronic type of thing situation. No, lifelong disease that will need medication, that will need management, that will need countless follow-ups from the doctor, that will also need countless tests, countless blood work. Unfortunately, that is her future, which I don't think she's come to terms with yet. But anyways, let's hear what she has to say about the doctor.
Supposed to go to a doctor tomorrow.
Also, another thing, supposed to, either you have a doctor's appointment or you don't.
So, I'll let you guys know how that goes. I know a lot of you are curious about the healthcare system here.
I am very curious about the health system in Kuwait. Am I going to use her as a barometer for it? Absolutely not, because I've heard her tell countless lies about the health system in Canada. So, no, maybe I'll try to find like a blogger or a TikToker or someone who, manages a chronic illness in Kuwait and see what the care is like.
So, I'll try to let you guys know how that goes after we go in another video. It's just like going back to a doctor, because I have seen a doctor a few times here for different things.
I do believe she's gone to the doctor for a few things. I think she had like some throat infection type of deal. I don't think she's gone to a doctor about her type 2 diabetes. There would be a full blood work panel, an A1C, which like just literally 3 weeks ago, she said she went to a doctor and all that was perfect. Don't buy it. But when you go to a doctor, especially about a life-changing disease, a few tips. write down all your questions. Bring a notebook. If you're given new medications, have questions about that. Write down your dose, the date you were given the medication. Foodie Beauty, one thing she has said, she's afraid to go on medication, metformin, insulin, which is absurd. These are life-prolonging, especially in her situation, medications. She thinks that she's worried about side effects. Okay. A doctor will take that into consideration, the benefits and the risks of putting you on the medication. I'm not a doctor, not a healthcare professional, but I can't see with the blood glucose monitor numbers she's been giving how a doctor in the right mind would look at her and say, no, metformin, whatever the risks are. I think there is risks of heart attack and stroke for those. No. We'll just let this go because, the risk of that definitely outweighs the benefit of you going on it, as well as usually you are prescribed a statin when you go on that. To reduce the risk. Foodie Beauty was prescribed a statin years ago, and never took it. Another thing, by the way, if she's going to see this doctor about her diabetes, bring the glucometer in. Let them see what your numbers have been running at. And that's it, guys. Yeah. We'll see what the doctor has to say. We'll see what she has to say. Let me know what you think down in the comments if you made it this far. A lot of these videos, I know they could just be like pretty much 2 seconds long. Everything is moot until she sees a doctor. So, that's it for me. Bye!